War. That's why we're here. We're here for fucking war. Gacha war, baby. With the Gacha revenue report for June. Oh my god. Oh, I love this time of the month. It's the PvP time because they're never gonna give us PvP in Gacha games anyways. We have to fucking do it on the Reddit forums and do it on the YouTube videos. But no, 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 no. Let's get into this. Let's see how our favorite Gacha games are doing, even though, to be honest, most of this isn't true and this is just for fun, to be honest. Keep it a bug. But let's just see here. Tribe 9 with a crisp 2000. I have heard the drama, was interested in playing it. That kind of sucks. It's down to there. Is there any other like bangers kind of popping out here that I'm kind of seeing here? A new one. I haven't heard anything about this. No one's talking about it, so that sucks. 52,000 is not terrible, but yeah, for a game, it's not the best amount of money you want to make up. Let's see here. Anything else going on here? So we're online. Idol Master, 100,000 down. Ooh. Is this new? Mormons. What is this? So I haven't seen this. I like the art, though. That looks pretty cool. Girls Front Line. Well, obviously the second one came out, so no one's really gonna be playing the first one. Keep it a buck. That's the shitty thing is when you release a second game, it's basically, I wouldn't say the same style, but it's in the same category of gacha games or of like style of a game. Then the second one's gonna take precedent. It's like how when Destiny 2 released, no one really plays Destiny 1 because it's basically the same style of game. Now, obviously, if Girls Frontline 2 was like a completely different style of game, like it's how Arknights is, where we have Arknights, but then they have Arknights Enfield, which is eventually going to come out, and I really hope it's good. But when it eventually comes out, it's a completely different style of game, so you're still going to have people playing Arknights probably, and then Arknights Enfield, so they'll still be viable and stuff. But yeah, I mean, this was not surprising at all for Girls Frontline, going down to 129. Sucks to see, because I used to play it a long time ago when I was in high school, actually, but oof, but I was poor back then. We didn't spend money. We were free to play. Forced to free to play, to be honest, but yeah. Let us see. What's going on, though? Anything sticking out to me? More Idolmaster stuff. Black Beacon. Man. What? This had such a fall from grace, to be honest. It's kind of sad how they handled the community back then. And they did try to... they did apologize. Pretty good apology. I saw that as well. But they didn't. It's like first impressions matter, and when you fucked up those first impressions, it's hard to get it back. It's kind of like example I heard is you could spend years or days and stuff like that making a sweater, and then you fuck up once, that sweater gets burnt, and then now you have to spend days and weeks again rebuilding that or sewing that sweater again. So yeah, it's a really tough decision when you fuck up with the community. You gotta show out. That sucks. Honkai Gakuin. Is this I've never heard of that one before, to be honest. Let's keep it going. Is there anything else that's sticking out? Tower of Fantasy. Damn, dude, this was another one people were fucking. I mean, it's just a dog pile at this point. There's no point in me going on in this stuff like that, but it sucks. They fucked up. This is the response. I mean, 500,000 is still pretty good, but for a game, that's not enough income to keep it up. Snowbreak Containment, ooh, half. I mean, I don't know how much these games need to operate, to be honest. I'm not a game developer or a exec at these companies and stuff like that, so I don't know how much they need to operate, but I feel like less than $1 million's a bit rough to operate a gacha game, but I could be out of place, stuff like that. I could be completely wrong. Ooh, Octopath Traveler. That's a half. Whew. Let her keep her going. Echocapolypse. God damn, dude. These guys have been farming ads like motherfuckers. I've been seeing these ads all over the place. And dude, they kind of cook with the character design. But, I don't know. It's kind of a bit too much goon for me. Let's see. Is there anything else? God, make a good Mobile Suit game for once, please, guys. Please. Grand Summoners. Themis in the Shadow, Idolmaster, Tears of Themis. Okay, down 15. That's fine. I don't really play too many guns. Blue Lock, Limbus Company. I mean, that's a reasonable. They're sticking around their kind of range and stuff like that. I've heard good things about Limbus. I've also heard some drama about Limbus. So, haven't played it though. Maybe I'll play it. I don't know. Honkai Impact Third still surviving. Not surprised, to be honest, is one of the OGs when it comes to gacha combat fighting and stuff like that. Well, how did I say it like that? That's a terrible description. But I played it for a while. Just kind of fell off. I wasn't too crazy, but yeah. Epic 7. Ooh, half. Did they have a banner or something I missed? Hmm. Punishing Gray Raven. I was so in. I've been like, I wanted to play Punishing Gray Raven for so long, but I didn't want to play it on my phone, and I didn't have the expertise or knowledge at the time to get it on PC, and I think you can get it on PC now. I feel like an emulator. I might be wrong. I would love to play Punishing Gray Raven, to be honest. The music for me is what really kills. I love PGR's music. To be honest, that's what gets me for most games is the music. But I'm glad to see they're still hanging out. They're still vibing. Um, AFK Arena still cooking. All right, they're up one, but they lost 500,000. To be honest, been a bad year, bad month for Gacha. Holy shit, everyone's down. Most people are down right now. What the hell's going on here? Silver and Blood. I know this came out. I was actually really interested in playing it, but I'm going on vacation, so I don't have time to play that. Out the gate with 2.4. That's pretty damn good, considering that they didn't really advertise this game too much. I haven't seen anything for advertisements, so yeah, I might be playing when I come back. Depends how if they're still alive back then when I come back. AFK Journey, woo, half. Did they have some banners? I remember when everybody was playing AFK Journey. That was something else. I never really got into it though. Was my precise thing. Girls Frontline 2. Ooh, half again. Damn, what's going on here? It's a bad month for Gacha right now. Uh Girls Run. I thought about playing it. I was super excited, and then I was like, nah, I don't want to play. Even though it's on Steam, I think it's on Steam, right? I could be wrong. I should try it. I should try it. We'll see. Anything else sticking out for you? Infinity Nikki. Ooh, talk about a fall from grace. Fucking there's so much drama with that one. Blue Archive. Um, yeah, uh, um, let's see here. Azure Lane. Ooh, dude, they're just a skin company at this point. That's all they output. It's just skins, but fuck it, they sell. I'll keep it a buck. I don't know what was on banner, but fucking hell, dropping about half. That's a bit rough. Reverse 1999. This was intriguing to me. Some of the characters, I've seen some of the ads for them. I really like some of the characters, but I don't know. I'm very picky when it comes to gacha games, so I haven't really thought about playing it. Etheria Restart out the gate was 7 mil. Holy hell, what a fucking start off. And to be honest, I've heard really good things, I've heard really bad things. I'm curious because this is the one that does PvP, right? I think it is. I'm curious how this works out, how this plays out. We'll see how it goes, but I think it's kind of similar to Star Rail and like how the game plays. I've never been a fan of those types of games, more of an action combat guy or like a strategy and stuff like an RTS, which could be along the lines, but I don't know. It's one of those games that's not for me. Maybe I play it and I fucking love it, but out the gate with 7 mil. Good job. Congratulations on that one, guys. Arc Knights with a fucking drop off. What happened? Are we what where did they lose all their money? They're up a shit ton in iOS and Android for I don't know what those are. Dude, God, what the fuck is this fall off though? Across the board, 80% fall off in China. What is going on, baby? Did they have like a crazy banner last like the month prior in July or July the month prior in July in May? Did they have a crazy banner and I missed it? What the hell? I think like Hot Take Arknights has my favorite character design. Like the style choice when it comes to how they make characters is amazing. I'm just waiting for Enfield. I played Arknights a little bit when it like came out and I liked it, but dude, I need Enfield so badly. That fits my so far. That's exactly how I want to play a game and stuff like that. Where it's less kind of fantasy, it's more like sci-fi tech type stuff. I love that. I love that. And I really, 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 really want to play it. But it hasn't come out yet. Hopefully we can get some more stuff with the betas. I would love it if it could release this year, but that's not happening. Probably early next year, maybe if we're lucky, we're lucky. But yeah, okay. I'm hoping it releases. I know there's some people who kind of drama with Arc Knights, but fuck it. It looks good. I want to play it. Let's keep it going. Cookie Run Kingdom. I know a lot of people talk good things about it. Doing pretty good. Uma Musume. So this is the one that had the global release, and I've seen a shit ton of people play it. Genizad has been clocking in the days on this game. He's been loving it from what I've seen, which good on him, man. 11th mil out the gate on global. That's pretty damn good. I I actually let's see. Have I watched? I think I've watched like one of the Uma Musume animes and stuff like that. It's pretty good. It's also not kind of my type of game. I'm more of a like I'm a. It's just not type of my game. Doesn't really fit my style. Maybe I play it, I become addicted like I do on every gacha game. But hopefully I don't. Let's see. We're getting closer to these top tens here, right? 12 new. Wow. 17 mil at the gate. Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. What is this? Global on iOS made 14, on Android it made 3. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I mean, no, what the hell? What's going on here? Are they missing like some did no one spend on Android? What the fuck? Ooh, Honkai Star Rail. What the fuck? I don't think there's anything crazy on Banner though. And be honest, everyone's saving for the Fate collab. I love Fate. I'm a huge Fate fan. I don't really like the style of games that Star like Star Rail, to be honest. That's why I'm not playing it. If I was playing it, I would be saving for the Fate collab as Rail. I'm not surprised. I think the Fate collab comes out next month. I think when it does, it's gonna shoot up. Probably I expect 75. Yeah, dude, 75. Because like if you look at FGO, that game's been fucking holding out for ages. Like, how long has an FGO been out? Over a decade, at least, I think, right? It's been out forever. Um, I would not be surprised if everyone from FGO came over to Star Rail because it's kind of the same line of games. I think anyone that, yeah, same line of games. I wouldn't be surprised if they came over as well to pull those characters. I do think they kind of did a disservice to. I mean, they kind of did a disservice to the characters. I feel like they could have made their ults a bit cooler looking and stuff like that. But overall, I'm yeah, they're down just because they're saving, and I don't think there's anything crazy because I think it's Cypher's on banner, right? I don't know. I don't play the game. I just keep up to date with it like I do most gacha games. God is a victory Nike. So this is a crazy thing for me. I originally assumed, like most people do, this is a Gunner game, which it kind of is. But I've heard the story and the music for this game is absolutely crazy, which is insane. But I can't get over the Gunner stuff. That's why I haven't got into it. But I would love. I'd probably watch like a YouTube video about like the plot. I'd probably totally do that. I'd be cool down to do that. FGO still hanging out with the best. I mean, like it's such a massive universe, the Fate universe, um, that they can just dip into anything. I mean, it's our entire history, and then they also have our future as well and the present. So I'm not surprised. They've always cooked with. Fate probably has like top 5 favorite character designs for me. I love the Fate series. Like if I go and look at my top like anime, Fate is up there and stuff like that. Heaven's Feel, oh, amazing. Yeah, Apocrypha slept on 100%. It should be way more popular than it is right now. Um, goated, goated series. No, the game is much to desire. To be honest, I would love if they made another Fate game and it was more like an action combat game. Oh my lord, that would be amazing. But one can dream. One can dream. Naruto Mobile. Never played it. Ooh. All right. It's PvP time. PvP. Now, obviously, I mostly play WoWa. Zenless Zone Zero didn't appeal to me and stuff like that. Not because of the game itself, but just because of the company behind it. I've never been much of a Hoyo fan. That's why I never got into Genshin Impact uh, or Star Rail. I did play Honkai Impact Third, but that's the main reason. Is I'm just not much of a Hoyo fan as a whole. I still think that the Zenless Zone Zero devs are doing a pretty good job with the game overall. It's kind of one of those where I don't play it, but I can look at it and go, "You guys are doing a good job." Their character rigging is probably the best in the market at the moment. Amazing character rigging. The combat looks pretty cool as well. Um, but it's just not fit for me. I don't like the kind of the cityscape stuff. Um, it's just you choose one basically. I play Wuthering Waves, and I like Wuthering Waves a lot. I probably like Zone Zero if I played it, but it just doesn't appeal to me, and I'm playing this. But man, these two have always been right next to each other, like two peas in a pod. They've been hanging out this entire time, which I'm not surprised they released at the same time. Their style of combat is similar, but they're very different games as a whole. Where while Wu was more similar to Genshin, in the worldscape and stuff like that, ZZZ is more similar to Honkai Impact Third in the worldscape. But good on them. 38 mil. Holy shit. I think it's because they had the 2.0 release, which I mean, I've heard decent things about the 2.0 release. I heard it didn't live up to certain standards, but I think they did a pretty good job when it comes to a base gacha. They were above that baseline and stuff. Um, yeah, good job on them. 38 mil. And then Woowa, 39 mil. I'm not surprised at all with this one. Cardathea was such a cook they were cooking her all the way from 2.0. People have been wanting her when she popped up in the 2.0 story for a bit, and then after you finish the 2.2 story, half of us fucking cried. Let's be good, let's be real. And then we played the 2.4, which was amazing. Yeah. From the trailers I did, which were absolute cinema on cinemas of amazing trailers for the character, to just how she plays and what they gave to us, it was like, oh, they wouldn't give us Big Cardathea, and then they gave us Big Cardathea. What the fuck? I'm not surprised at all. Good on Kuro for this one. Lupa, we've seen, obviously looks amazing. They've been cooking with those trailers. I got the new song on my playlist. Oh, I think it's like You Can't Run From Me or something like that. Run From Me. I forget. Amazing song. I got that shit on repeat right now, actually. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Good on these two games. Good job. They've been keeping it up. Keep the good work. Seven Nights Rebirth. Never heard of that. Pokemon TCG. Not surprised. It's one of those games that just live forever. To be real, unless it has some severe drama, it's not going to die out. It's not a Gooner game. It's kind of like a phone game normal people can have, and people don't look at them sideways like, what the fuck are you on and stuff. Love and Deep Space. That's a Gooner game for the other side, not for me. But man, talk about knowing their audience though. Holy shit. And then Genshin Impact reclaiming its fucking title at number one. Holy shit. So I think we all know why this one went up. It's because of Skirk. Not surprised at all. Skirk has been. I don't play Genshin. I did keep up with like the cinematics and stuff like that. I think the closest I was to even attempting to play that game was during like the end of COVID with the France like place. I forget what it is. I forget what I'm not a Genshin guy. All right, I don't know these locations, but it's like where it's like the water area and it's like French and stuff like that. That was cool. That was the closest I've ever been to playing that game. But yeah, they've been Skirk has been a want for most of the player base for the longest time, so I'm not surprised they shot up to 65 mil. Now after this, I don't see what's gonna come up after this, to be honest, for that game, because are there any other characters people really, really want and get you Impact at the moment other than Skirk? I think everyone just blew their load on Skirk, and they're probably gonna save until they get the next oh god, what are they called? They're like the leaders of each city states or something. I'm not, don't blame me. I haven't played the game, all right? Don't come after me. I give it props though. Genshin really did open up the gacha space to mainstream, which is how I got into. Even though I didn't play it, it made me aware of the gacha sphere to the extent where it became more mainline. So I still give the game props and credit where credit is due, regardless of how it is currently. But yeah, good on these guys. It sucks to see some of these fall offs here, to be honest, with Trive 9, even though I had nothing to do with that because I didn't help the game at all, or Black Beacon, but that's really on the publisher and the devs that kind of shot themselves in the foot on that one. And it sucks to see. Um, Silver and Blood, I hope I'm gonna try it out, probably, maybe, and I hope to see what comes of it. But what I think the real throwers here, the real show outs here, I should be honest, have been Wua and ZZZ. Regardless of the rest of these, I think these are the last two out of the main streams that really start I can kind of see the work. You see the work they put into it. There can be some issues with how people think about what the devs are doing with the game, and that's perfectly fair. But I feel like they have put more work into their game than most of these in the top series. So yeah, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the PvP. Well, I'm sure we'll get some PvP on the Reddit as well, but I'm not going to be a part of that. Fuck the Reddit. I don't even have Twitter. Fuck that PvP on Twitter. You liked it, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to watch me live, I stream on Kick down in the details or up top on my profile. You can check me out there. I will not be streaming temporarily. I'm going on vacation, and then I'll be back and we'll have a schedule. And then I'll be streaming random bullshit for Gacha. And I'm hoping we can kind of branch off into these other Gacha games that I'm super excited for. Uh, but yeah, ciao, bye, goodbye, go away. I don't want to see you anymore. Love you.